Welcome back to the final part of this Surviving Silverstone series, where today we are going to be finding out what it is like to drive a Formula One simulator. Thanks to Esso, the technical partners of Aston Martin Red Bull Racing, we have three very lucky competition winners from episode 1 that are ready to get closer to the sport and try the Formula One simulator for the very first time. Shall we go and see their excited faces? Let's go!
So my name is Max Meneglier and my job is driver development engineer. What's behind me is a full motion driver in the loop simulator. So the motion comes in to give the driver a feeling of mainly yaw, so when the car is actually rotating around the vertical axis, just to give him some understeer and oversteer feeling. And then obviously it's got the pitch and roll, just to give the driver the G sensation that he would have in the car.
You're not going to get any closer unless you drive a real car.
So I saw this in episode 1. You're seeing it for the first time. That's what Max and Daniel use. How are we feeling, guys?
Nervous.
Excited.
Yeah. Really excited.
What is the most advanced simulator you've been on?
Nothing more exotic than an Xbox controller sat
Exotic.
in my living
Wow.
room. That's it.
The challenge we're doing today is a lift and coast 5-lap challenge. So what I mean by this is that you will try and go as fast as possible in those 5 laps, but also be thinking about the fuel and how efficient you can be on that, because it's not just the driver going as fast as possible. And I think that also highlights how important that role is with Esso being the technical partner of Aston Martin Red Bull Racing. I bet you thought you were just going to come here, do a fastest lap challenge, and then you're off.
Yeah.
No, it's not that easy with WTF1, all right? We like to make you work for your competition win. You'll be racing around Silverstone, which is in the top 5 for fuel consumption on the F1 calendar. So it's going to be quite a difficult challenge for you guys. If you do rubbish, I will blame you completely and utterly. The F1 simulator that we will be driving today has identical settings to what Daniel and Max use to prepare for race weekends. Hence the reason for Max, the driver development engineer, giving us a briefing beforehand. None of these 3 competition winners will have ever experienced something like this before. I wonder what their immediate reaction is like.
This thing is awesome. I need to win the lottery so I can get me one of these things. It certainly beats playing it sat at home on the Xbox.
I thought I'd be spinning out a lot more. As I just lock up and miss the corner.
Way!
So seriously, how much is one of these setting me back?
You've just come off this bad boy. How was it?
Absolutely amazing. You don't expect to be able to feel everything. It's a very physical experience.
Good as you expected it to be?
Yeah, better.
Honestly, it's just blew me away. I'm speechless.
Last lap, and you said, no, maybe think a bit about fuel saving then. Let's lift and coast, let's upshift a little bit earlier, keep the traction and the revs low, and it's a hell of a lot to think about.
Where does it rate
amazing.
your life experiences?
Yeah, better than having my daughter.
Sorry about that, Olivia.
I sincerely hope that Steve's daughter isn't watching, but if you are, then you're probably rooting for anyone but your dad in the Lift and Coast challenge that has just got underway. Although your dad may actually have a chance, as Dale is making some very strange noises. Is this driving style saving fuel?
Not really, I didn't expect so.
Ooh, good catch.
Nicely caught.
Oh, thank you.
So the winner of the Lift and Coast Challenge today was Brad. He was able to do a 35.2, consuming 8.1 kilos of fuel.
So where do you think the higher fuel consumption came from?
The spins.
The competition winners have set their benchmark, and now it's my turn. Am I able to withstand the pressure? Can I be consistent enough? Will I fit in the F1 monocoque? Ooh, them hips though. Here we go. Oh, you can feel the wind. That's so cool. DRS activated. Oh my God, there's so many things going through my brain right now. Oh my God, this is the best simulator I've ever been on. This is so cool. I'm thinking about fuel saving, but at the same time, like, I have the whole racing competitiveness, wanting to go as fast as I possibly can. But these simulators are the things that help you to prepare for Grand Prix, so you can't just constantly be flat out, otherwise you'll run out of fuel. No! This sim is without a doubt the best sim I've been on when it comes to Formula One. Being in an F1 monocoque and having a proper Formula One steering wheel, it's just mind-blowing. It does really highlight what Esso has to do in their job to make sure that Danny and Max get to push for as long as they possibly can. So I'm staying in here forever.
You did very well, very well at lap time. But you didn't do so well at fuel saving.
The fuel saving, no.
Lap time wise, you did a 131.38.
Okay.
Which is quite close to what Max would do in the sim actually. You consumed about 1.1 kilo more over the 5 flying laps. You are disqualified because you went over the, the fuel.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as I can take the fact that I'm somewhere near Max, that's all I need.
Fine.
To
Well done.
stick well tonight.
Congrats.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, no worries.
What's more to say than a massive thanks to Esso, the technical partners of Aston Martin Red Bull Racing, for allowing this day to happen. I've always wanted to go in that Formula One simulator, and I've finally been able to tick that box. I'm kind of a little bit hyped, as you can probably see, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and see you soon.